Welcome back to the Treehouse. It is Glastonbury 2009, and you know what? The highlights don't stop. But right now, we're joined by an amazing band, right, Eve?
We are indeed. Another headline, another festival from the Prodigy. Maxim, Liam and Keith, how are you?
We're good.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
We saw you arriving on site with a bag of goodies. I'm assuming camping gear. You've been here for how long? Have you been here? How many days?
I got here yesterday.
Good effort.
Yeah.
Well done.
I did the pitching of the tent.
Mallet, all that?
No, I used my boot actually. Yeah. Finger boot. Get it located. Bosh, in you go.
Nice.
Yeah,
wow.
Seasoned professional.
Seasoned camper.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I must admit,
many times.
I was shamed. I was with these girls and I thought I'm going to wait for my. I was being really macho. I thought I'll wait for my moment of glory. They're going to struggle, and then I'm going to come in like on my white horse. So I am a hero.
Win the man points.
And then I turned around and one of their tents was up, and I was like, all right, I've got to get in here quick. So yeah.
How about you, Leo, Maxim? Did you guys do the whole tent thing?
Just arrived about 5 minutes ago.
Smart play.
Helicopter.
Not really the festival goer. I love being on stage, but
The camping thing's not for you.
It's not really me.
Right.
But what I have to say, in all honesty, is that I am actually, that was a friend's tent that I was putting up.
Yeah, you're in the tour
I'm
bus.
actually sleeping in a tour bus with a double bed and in my own room. But
Nice.
yeah.
What's your Glastonbury experiences?
Well, last time we played was it 98?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a long
the sound
time
went
Long
off.
ago, wow.
It was raining and the sound went off, so not great. Yeah, it'll be better tonight.
Hope for
I've got
better.
a feeling.
Night 6 though, we played. That was the first time we played, and that was quite memorable. We played on the enemy stage.
Yeah.
Oasis was on the main stage, and we felt like we was taking their crowd away from them a little bit.
Right.
So that, that was a good buzz.
I think you're going to do the same with Blur tonight as well.
Sorry?
I think you're going to steal a fair few of that crowd tonight with Blur.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I mean, last time we played the other stage, I remember like seeing like a sea of people, and then like the fringe being like all tents, and then 3 tracks in, there was no tents and just a sea of people.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to do the same tonight.
Right.
And that sort of lawlessness is always a good buzz.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, me and Edith have been talking about this now. The new album obviously has made a massive imprint. You sold over 100,000 copies in the first week, and you've definitely got yourself a whole bunch of new fans. There's a much younger audience, and we've been saying as well, it's definitely a very young Glastonbury. I mean, are you kind of surprised at the reaction from the new, younger fans, or did you imagine it would be original Prodigy fans coming back for the new album?
No, I mean, when we did the Their Law tour, we kind of started seeing the young blood coming in, and
Right.
then, and that's certainly been bubbling away, and that's kind of what gave us a lot of the hunger to make another album, and then this album has definitely really brought them people forward, and the numbers are growing, and that's awesome,
Has it felt for you that it's partly that as well, that people have been lacking, that energy and from this genre of music that you do that does mix in so many genres? Is that kind of it's been missing for people who are fans of a little bit of this and a little bit of that? Really,
I can't hear you, so I'm just nodding. It's really loud.
yeah, great. I'm glad you answered
The
that.
only reason I'm
Thanks
answering
very
all the questions is because I've got the best hearing in the band, not because I've got the best answers.
much. Which you wouldn't imagine you would have, to
No.
be honest.
The Chinese whispers, that could
Yeah,
be
exactly. Yeah, so Thursday afternoon.
Great.
Yeah, in the rain with Nick Cave.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
Wow,
I'll
couldn't
tell you
be
what, and
better.
in a romper suit.
What are you wearing tonight, Keith?
Hopefully not a romper
Well, I'm
suit.
into all kinds of things. I think everyone loves the energy of the band. I think that's what music's for. We're definitely a release. And that's what people get from us. It's
Yeah.
We definitely like to play at night time. Do you know what I mean? It's like we've done a few gigs this year. We've been in daylight, and I'm like, don't do any more of that. So no more of that next year. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be at night.
And, we're about energy. Do you know what I mean? And like that's the reason why this album. We put so much work in this album because we wanted to do another album and bring that energy. Do you know what I mean? There isn't anybody out there we feel like can bring that to us yet. Do you know what I mean? As soon as there is someone that can step up to that level, then we'll say, we'll call it a day and step
So
back.
you genuinely think there's no one else touching you right now? Because I know you spoke about new young energy. Dizzy actually toured with you recently, and he said to me offset, he said that he thinks you guys are amazing and you're one of the few bands that definitely have that level of energy. Is there anybody else out there that you think is even close to what you guys bring on stage?
We just do our thing, man. We don't really analyse ourselves or anybody. We're not in any competition or anything like that. It's like this is the only way we know how to play the music. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
I think it's just about what musically we've always been into.
The people come and they go mad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We buzz off them.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, correct.
You've never feels like you've ever compromised the music you want to make for what the time is or whatever stuff.
Definitely, that's true. Yeah.
Did you manage to catch Dizzy yesterday? He had
no, I didn't.
I saw him on TV.
Yeah,
in the comfort of my living room.
Yeah, I mean, he's unbelievable.
We love
wicked
Dizzy, man.
showman.
I mean, he came on tour with us and just tore it up, man.
We're trying to. We're going to do a track with him.
Oh, wicked!
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's talked about it a few times, but yeah, we're gonna make it happen. In the next few months.
Fantastic!
Look
wow.
forward to that, definitely.
You heard it here first. Okay, like we said, we've got so much more live music to come. Obviously, some of your headliners from tonight. We've got live music from Blur still to come, and the Black Eyed Peas too.
But first, why not? It's